What's up everyone, how you're doing? Blue Nerd here and welcome back my friends to another Minecraft tutorial. I sure hope you guys are having an awesome day. Now today guys, we're going to be working on this medieval style watermill here. We're going to be building this. Now this is the same as the version from my survival world. The only difference is it does have a cobblestone edge and some little cobblestone trims down here. I've also gone ahead and used bone block instead of the stripped birchwood. But you guys could use stripped birchwood, you could use white wall, white concrete, any white block will look just as nice. And around the back here, we do have a little landing or a little kind of porchway at the back, which I think makes it look pretty cool. Anyway, just before we get into today's tutorial, I just want to let you guys know that I've been working pretty hard on a bunch of new designs and builds that I'm going to be doing as tutorials very soon. So I've been working on the Wizard's Tower that was requested a while back, and I've finished with the design. The design has come out really cool, guys. It looks absolutely awesome. I'm really happy with the design, and I think you guys will like it too. So that's going to be coming very soon. I've just got to get the tutorial planned and do the tutorial, so that's going to be coming up very soon. I've also been working on a Viking house, I've been working on a sawmill, a fishing hut, and I'm also working on a mansion design. Someone requested a mansion, I'm working on that now. And I've also got a medieval storage room design that somebody wanted, and I'm going to be working on that as well. So that's going to be coming very soon. But anyway guys, for now, let's go ahead and take a look at what we're going to need to build this. Okay, for this build, you're going to need stone bricks, stone buttons, cobblestone blocks, stairs and slabs, dark oak logs, glass panes of your choice. I'm going with the light grey stained glass panes, some stripped dark oak wood, some dark oak planks, stairs and slabs, spruce planks, spruce trapdoors, doors and fences, some white blocks of your choice. I've gone with bone block, but you could use stripped birch wood, you could use white concrete or white wall. Any one of those will look just as nice. Some lighting of your choice. I'm going to use some torches. We're also going to use some dirt blocks or coarse dirt, some oak leaves, tall plants and some small plants. Other than that guys, just a few bits you might need for doing some interiors, just some basic bits. But we'll go over those as we do the interior after. But for now guys, let's get straight into building this. Okay, here is a layout of the floor plan, and you're going to need a 15 by 15 block space to build this. And with that being said guys, let's get straight to it. Okay guys, before we start, we want to get in a platform like this. Now I'm not going to do a full tutorial on this because your land might be a different bit of a layout to mine, but I am going to go over it in detail how this needs to be shaped and how it needs to be built. So first thing you want to do is make sure that you're working on a straight edge of the water, okay, for where the water wheel is going to go. This is going to be the right hand side of the build. So the water wheel is going to go somewhere around here. So 1, 2, 3, probably about there. Okay, that's where the water wheel is going to come out from. That'll be the center of the water wheel. Now, you want to make sure you've got a straight edge across the water. So make sure you go and dig a bit of the water out if you haven't got a straight edge. Then you want to make sure that the ground level at the front of the build here is 4 levels above the water. Okay, so there is the water level there. Build your pillar down from the ground up, and then from the water level 1, 2, 3 and 4. The top of this block is the ground level. Okay, this is where we want to be for our ground level. Now you can go and alter your terrain around it if you want, it doesn't matter. Just make sure the front of it comes up to your doorway, which is going to be at the front here. And then around the side, it doesn't really matter. The terrain can come down. It doesn't matter. As you can see, the terrain does come down here. And that is perfectly fine. We just want it where the front door is. We want to make sure that the ground level is the same as the pillar here, which is 4 blocks above the water level. Now, I'm not going to tell you how many blocks for all of these pillars because your ground level could be a lot different to mine. So what I'll do is I'll tell you to build a pillar up to the same level. Okay, which is 4 blocks, okay, 4 blocks high above the water level. And these are all going to be at the same height, so you want to build these all to the same height. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around and I'm going to tell you the gaps between all of the pillars, but you guys know just to bring them so they're level. Okay, so once you've got this first pillar in here, which is going to be the right hand front corner of the build, we're going to leave a 3 block gap. You want to place another pillar. Make sure no matter what your ground level is, just place a dark oak log in the ground like that, just to place a marker so you know where they are. Okay, then we're going to leave another 3 block gap, place another pillar, leave another 3 block gap and place a pillar. To the right of this one, we're going to go 1 and 2, again leaving a 3 block gap. We're going to come down leaving a 3 block gap and place one here. To the side here, we're going to leave a 3 block gap, place a pillar here. Then we're going to go down a 3 block gap and a 3 block gap. Then we're going to go to the left, leaving a 3 block gap. And this should leave a 7 block gap between the pillar that we started with and this last one. Now, you just want to go forward by 3 blocks and place a pillar just there, okay, just as a marker. And then go back to the pillar you was at. Now we're going to go 3 blocks to the left and then 1 forward, and we want a pillar just there. Now, the first thing you want to do is bring all these pillars up level from the ground and make sure that they are all the same height as the first pillar. Once you've done that, you want to go ahead and you want to connect the inside edge of the pillars. So at the very front of the build here, we can place a pillar on the inside here. It doesn't particularly matter here. We don't have to have this pillar across here, but I'm just putting it there more so as a marker so you guys can see where we're going to be working. So this one can come across the front edge here, and we can bring that all the way across. But once we get to this corner here, you want to build a pillar joining the inside top of all the logs. So rather than going on the outside like we normally would, like building like this, okay, just build it one back and join all the way around the inside edge, bringing it round to here. Then this corner here you can miss, it doesn't matter. Then from this one here, okay, so imagine that this rectangle here is the actual house. This is the landing. Once we get to the landing here, we can actually leave that out there. We can bring that onto the inside. That should actually be marked as there. And what you want to do is put a full dark oak bark block on the corners so you don't see the logs. Just run that little strip around the edge, all the way around the edge, making sure you're on the inside edge like so. And then we should be ready to go. Now, before you start, you might want to go ahead and put in some stone bricks into all your gaps around your edge like this, just to neaten everything up and make it look pretty good. Okay, once you've got all that in place, guys, we're ready to start building. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start exactly from the same place where we started, which was this pillar here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 on top of this. This pillar behind it, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This one here we're going to also raise to 5, like so. Now this one on the corner here, we're going to go 4 blocks high. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So it should be 1 block lower. We're going to do the same for these two here. Just like that. Now we're going to come back into this one. This one's going to be 5 blocks. Like this. Then this one will also be 5 blocks. This one here will be 5 blocks and we will now be parallel with the one we started with. And then this one, which is inset, is going to be 4 blocks. Like that, okay? Now, what you're going to do is go back to the top of the pillar where you started and run a row of dark oak logs all the way around the edge. Except for when we get to the 4 block high pillar here. From here, we're going to actually turn and go to the back of the build. To this pillar. Then we're going to join around this pillar here. And then finally come across here, joining back to the very pillar we started with. And we should have a nice square shape like so. Now, once you've done that, you want to start from the corner where we started again. Place a dark oak log sticking out. Leave a 1 block gap, place another one. And just continue that same pattern until you get to this corner. Then we're going to go to the back of the build. We're going to do exactly the same again across this side. Then we're going to turn across this side by the water's edge and do exactly the same thing again. Now, coming over to this edge that we missed out here, we're going to place 1 on that corner, 1 on that corner, and then 1 block in line with this pillar here, which should be the center. Okay, just like so. Now, on the corner here, we're going to raise both these little sticking out bits to 4 blocks high. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3 and 4, just like so. Now, where we have the pillar below here, we're going to come to the little sticking out bit in the front. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Same again on the corner here, except we're going to do both sides. So 4 and 4. We're going to come over to this little sticking out bit here. Raise this to 4. The corner, we're going to do both of them again. Raise them both to 4 blocks high. This one where the pillar is underneath, we're going to raise to 4. And then this corner here, raise these both to 4. And then finally to this one, which is just in front of the pillar that we have below there, but we're going to go to the sticking out edge and raise this to 4 blocks high as well. So we should now have something that looks a bit like this. Now, grab your dark oak planks and we're going to go to the inside, just here, and we're going to go to where this pillar is by the water's edge in the center that is inset by 1 block. And we're going to place some dark oak, 1, 2, 3 across there. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3 and 4. We should now be at the center of the front of the build if we're including all of the pillars. Leave a 1 block gap and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From here we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we should be diagonally in from this corner. Okay, so all these blocks are diagonally in from the main pillars. From here we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to leave a 1 block gap, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then finally 1, 2 in there, just like that. Now where we've got our 1 block gaps, we're going to put 2 more pillars blocks at the side of it like so, and then place another one on top and just join it across. We're going to do the same on this side, so 2 at each side, and then join a row across the top like so. Grab your dark oak stairs and place an upside down one from the outside edge facing inwards. The same on the front here, and that's going to be our doorway and our balcony entrance. Okay, now get your dark oak planks, and now we're going to fill the rest of these walls that we've just placed in, and we're going to fill them until they are the same level, so 1, 2, 3 blocks on top. Okay, once you're done, you should have something that looks a bit like this. Now go ahead and get your spruce planks, and you want to go to the inside of the build here. Start by actually placing a cobblestone block in your doorway just there. Then we're going to put the spruce planks from this corner here, and we're just going to run them all the way across here, like so. And we're just going to fill a floor in all the way around as in a rectangle shape all the way around like this, and then just fill this all in here. Okay, just like that. Now guys, I have just made a mistake which I've just realized, so go ahead and break these 2 blocks out where your gap is for your door on both sides, and then just replace the top one with an upside down stair like that from the outside. And then from this side, we're going to place an upside down stair like that. Okay. Right. Now, in the doorway, place a cobblestone block and then place 3 slabs in front of it, just like that. Now, round the back here, we're going to work on a little entrance here. So, what we're going to do is we're going to work on the edge where we have this little... this dark oak log here, and what we're going to do is place some dark oak planks all the way around like this, all the way to here, and then join it up to there. Place 1 in a doorway, and then just fill the rest of this all in like this. Okay, raise these 3 pillars by 1 block for the moment at least, and then down the side we're going to place some upside down stairs just like this. Also going to place some upside down stairs in that gap there. Place 1 more on top of your pillars. And then we're going to make a stairway coming down here. So put 3 stairs across here. Then you can put some planks down like this. Place 1 row of planks across there. And then put a row of stairs there. And then a row of stairs just there. Now get your dark oak log and go 1, 2 at the bottom and then 1 there. And do the same at this side, 2 at the bottom and 1 there. Okay, and you've got a nice little walkway up here. Okay, that's the entrance at the front and the back all in place. So now we're going to concentrate on getting in the roof, or the roofs. So we're going to have a triangle peak roof here, and we're going to have a little sloped roof across this edge here. So we'll start with the front at the top. So at the front of the build, we want to come to the outer pillar at the very top here, place a cobblestone stair, place 2 to the side of it, so we're overhanging this front block by 1, upside down stair, normal stair, upside down stair, and we're going to repeat this until we are just 1 block from this center pillar here, okay? So just follow the pattern. Once you've done that, come over to this side and do exactly the same. So place 1 there, 1 and 2, upside down stair, and then just repeat the pattern of normal stair, upside down stair until you get to the center block. Once you get to the center, place an upside down stair with a normal stair on top and an upside down stair facing outwards from the build. Now, grab your dark oak logs, place 1 on that corner and 1 on that corner. As you can see from this side, it will just cover this little gap here, okay, on this upside down stair. And then you just want to join a pillar all the way across like this, going over that center pillar like so. In the center, we're going to go 1, 2, 3 and 4. Leave a 1 block gap to the right and place 2, and 1 block gap to the left and place 2 as well. Now we're going to do exactly the same here to the back of the build over here. So we're going to start with our stairs on the very top pillar here. 1, 2 and 3. Upside down stair, and repeat that pattern, and we're going to do that all the way to the center block. Once you're at the center, go ahead and do the opposite side. And then once you've done that, place an upside down stair in the center, 1 stair on top, and an upside down stair sticking outwards. Then get your dark oak logs, place 1 on that corner and 1 on that corner, and then just join them both together. In the center, 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1 block gap, place 2, 1 block gap and place 2. Now, on this side of the build here, we're going to go ahead and place a normal stair just there. We're going to place an upside down stair on that one, and the same next to it, like so. We're going to do the same on this side, 1 and 2. And we're going to do the same in this gap here. So 2 upside down stairs and 2 upside down stairs. Place 2 full blocks of cobblestone on top. Then place 2 stairs facing each other on tops of these 2 gaps. Okay, so the stairs should be facing towards each other, towards the gap, and the same here, okay? Place an upside down stair in the center. Then behind this, we're going to place a full block. Place a normal stair on top of the stair at the front. Place an upside down stair sticking out. Then underneath, you can place an upside down stair in that gap there and that gap there. Okay, right, now let's go ahead to the other side and we're going to do exactly the same thing, okay? So stair, 2 stairs, upside down, 2 stairs upside down, same on this side. 2 cobblestone blocks on top, 2 stairs facing towards this gap, 2 stairs facing towards the gap, same on this side. Upside down stair, block behind it, stair on top, upside down stair sticking out, and then upside down stair, let me get my words out, in that gap there. Okay, and that is the outline for the roof all done. Now we're going to do the outline for the little side roof here. So we're going to start by coming to the left hand side corner of the front of the build, and on the top half we're going to place a cobblestone slab. We're going to overhang forward by 1, come to the side by 1, place 1 on top, then go over by 1, up 1, over 1, up 1, over 1. Okay, actually break those two top ones, and we're going to just bring that one right over like so. Okay, so we get kind of a smoother curve, and that allows us to keep our beam in the corner and add a little bit more detail. From the back here, we're just going to run this all the way towards the back of the build, and then overhang by one block and do exactly the same. So up one, across one, up one, across one, up one, and then across and across, just like so. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Now, from the front of the build here where the door is, we're going to go to the top half of the gap here and place some cobblestone slabs and do this all the way around the build. Okay, so we should have something that looks a bit like that. Then get your cobblestone stairs, and wherever we have these sticking out logs, we want to place one like that, and then one underneath this one and one underneath that. So you kind of wrap it all around, and we're going to do this all the way around the build, okay, underneath all of these pillars. Okay, so there should be 3 on each pillar, except for the corners. There should actually be 4. Okay, where we have this one here that is set backwards, we're going to just go ahead and leave that one, and we're going to just continue round the rest of the build. Okay, once we get to here, we're going to leave the rest because we don't actually have the sticking out logs from there. At the very front here, place a stair and a stair, just like so. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Now, we're going to start working on the second floor. So we're going to come in here, grab out spruce wood planks, and all on the inside edge of this wooden beam going around, we're going to just place them around like this. All the way around the edge. And then just go ahead and fill up all of the gap. Okay, once you're done, you should have something that looks a bit like this. Now, we're going to grab our bone blocks now, and we're going to start filling in the second floor walls. So, before we actually put the bone blocks in, let's get ourselves a block that we don't use a lot of. So, it could be dirt or cobblestone, whatever you want, and just place 4 blocks in all of your corners. This just saves wasting any blocks that we don't need, okay? So, place them in all 4 corners, like this. Once you're done, get your bone blocks, and starting from the front of the build, you want to place 3 across the window gap like this, and raise it till it is 4 blocks high. Okay, just like that. Do the same for this side here. Okay, and don't worry about this pillar, we're going to fill that in just a moment. Now this side here, we're going to just do the same thing, and we're going to do it all the way around the build, okay? Making sure that we don't put nothing in front of these dark oak pillars. Okay, once you're done, you have something that looks a bit like this. Now, decide where you want to have windows. I'm going to actually put windows on all sides because we've got arches and shapes for windows. So, from the outside, it might be easier to see, but we want to make sure that we break them in the centers like this, okay? A 2 high, 1 block wide window in the center, just like that. Okay, once you're done, you have something that looks a bit like this. Now, we're just going to go over to our roof peaks here. We're going to place 1 bone block there. We'll place 3 in this gap, 3 in this gap, and 1 in that gap. Just to make a triangle shape, and it'll create like a Tudor effect from the outside. So we're going to do the same on this side. And if we look from the outside, you can see we get this nice Tudor effect in the top of the roof. Okay, now that we've got that all in place, we're going to get our little roof down here in place, and then we're going to work on the big roof. So, go ahead and grab yourself some slabs, some dark oak slabs, and you want to place 1 on top of this log here and join it all the way to the back. Then place 2 across here like so. Then, in this gap here, you want to place 2 slabs or a full block like that. And then place 4 blocks all the way down here as well. And then do the same in there as a full block, and then top half like that. Then just go ahead and fill all this in at the same level, all of this gap. So you should have something that looks a bit like this, okay? Like a little kind of a roof with just a slight little arch on it, okay? Okay, once that's done, we're going to get our stairs and we're going to start working on the main roof up here, which is pretty simple. So starting from the left-hand side of the build, we're going to place 2 stairs in there. Then we're going to place a stair there and a stair there. We're actually going to go ahead and break this stair here and replace it with a dark oak and put another one in the corner. And we're also going to break that stair, and that stair, okay? Because they weren't actually supposed to go there. That was my mistake. In this little gap here, place a stair and then place 2 like this. Then go 1, 2 and 3. And then turn into the side here and place another stair like that. Now on this side we can go 1, 2, and we can go 1 and 2. And then place 1, joining them together like that so it kind of curves around. Now before we do anything more, guys, let's quickly come to the top here. And what we're going to do is we're going to get our dark oak logs and we're going to run them all the way around the top edge of the bone blocks here, okay? Once you get to the corners, just run it down the other direction. And join it all up like this. Then go ahead and just fill these pillars in the centers, just like this. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Do this all the way around. Okay, once you're done, let's get a full block behind here and a full block behind here. And we're going to continue with our roof pattern. So now, all we got to do is bring this stair, and this stair all across to the other side. So just continue the pattern, okay? So stair, 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 and we're going to go all the way to the other side. Once you've done that, break the stair you placed in line with the roof edge here. Break that one, replace it with a full block of cobblestone. Do the same by this window here. And then just place 2 cobblestone stairs coming back from the front of the build like that. And you should have a nice little kind of finish to the roof here. Now, it's entirely up to you. On this block here, you can either have a full dark oak block or a full cobblestone. If you put a full dark oak block, it will show on the inside. So if we just replace it like that, you can see it shows on that inner edge there. So it depends how you want this one to show. I personally just think that a full cobblestone block there just looks better. It kind of just blends in a little bit better with the roof, I think. So that's what I've gone for. But guys, whichever way you prefer is entirely up to you. Then in the center here, connect the dark oak logs all the way to the back of the build. On the center of this log, you want to place a full block of cobblestone. And then from the back of the build, just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stairs. And the same from the front of the build as well. Like that, just in the opposite directions. And that gives a nice edge to the top of the roof. If we look from this side, gives us a nice finish. Now this side, we're just going to pretty much repeat what we've done on the other side. So place 2 stairs here, 1 there, and 2 here. Break this stair, this one, and this one. Then here, we're just going to join it around. We're on the right-hand front corner. On the back, we're going to do exactly the same. Then on this side, we're going to go 2 like that, 2 like that, and then join them together just like so. Then we can go ahead and bring our stairs up like this and just join them to the opposite side over there. Okay, once you've done that, go ahead and place a full dark oak plank block there and break out that one and that one, which is just in line with these. Put a full block of cobblestone and then 2 stairs in front of it, just like this. And that finishes the top of the roof. As you can see, it looks pretty nice. Okay, right. Now, let's start by putting in some dirt underneath our windows all the way around, okay? So we're going to go underneath these windows on the top floor and just place some dirt underneath those all the way around. like that. And also in these gaps here. Once you've done that, place some trapdoors in front and close them all up. Okay, now go ahead and place your windows in on your top floor. Right, now you want to break out some windows down here as well. So I would go with breaking a window just there. In fact, we can actually, I think this will actually be a one window. So we might just do a one block window like that. And we'll do a one block window just there. So that's two blocks above the ground, okay? And that one there, 2 blocks above the ground. Place a window in there. And a window in there. Down the side here, we could place a window there and a window there. Now, from where the wooden beam is, there is a 2 block high gap there, okay? So it's in line with the windows that we just placed a minute ago. Place 2 like that. Another one again on this side. And I suppose we could just place one in here as well, like that. But this side here, I wouldn't bother placing windows here because we're going to have our water wheel here, so there wouldn't be no point. Now, once you've done that, get your spruce fences, and in the corners here where you have your slabs, place 4 fences above it like this. Do that on all 4 corners. Once you're done, go ahead and get your stone buttons and place them on front of your logs like this. And that is looking pretty cool. Now, for the bottom down here at the front, I'd go ahead and put 3 bits of dirt underneath here and 3 dirt underneath here. And then put some spruce trapdoors across the front, just like this. And then we got some flower pots down the front here as well. Now, it's entirely up to you, but at the side of the build here, you could grab your cobblestone slabs. And where you have your pillar, now it might be a bit different for you because you're going to be working with the land around your build. But for me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a cobblestone block slab just there. Then we're going to go diagonally over and place a full block just there. Then a slab there, there, and there. Then go in and basically join it here. The only reason I'm gone up here is because of the terrain here. So if your terrain is just flat, just place a nice ring around the edge and you can go ahead and put some flowers in here when you're ready. So let's just go ahead and fill that first. Okay, that is all looking pretty good, guys. I think we've got most of the detail in place there. And that's all looking pretty good. Now, round the back here, we're going to go ahead and place some spruce fences across the top of these upside down stairs. Just like so. And in the corner here, you could place some spruce trapdoors on top. Or you could go ahead and put some cobblestone slabs on top. Or some dark oak slabs. Whatever you kind of feel looks best. But overall, I think the cobblestone slabs probably look better because they blend in with the rest of the build. And then if you want to, you could place 3 fences down here like this. And the same on this side here. Just to finish off the stairway if you want to. Right, now, next thing you want to do is grab yourself some double plant flowers, some oak leaves and some normal flowers. Fill in your plant pots around here. And also go ahead and fill in the flower pot down here. Okay guys, once you've got all your flowers in place, you should have something that looks a little bit like this. And I think this really just brings the build to life. You know, a little bit of colour and really kind of just makes it look nice. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to get in the water wheel, which is going to go on this side here. So where we have this centre pillar here, we're going to actually go from the water 1, 2, 3. On that third one, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and is it 4? I think 4. Then we're going to get our stripped dark oak wood, and we're going to go 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to do this on all 4 sides. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. And that third one should actually go down into the water. Now you want to go one on that side, one on that side. Same on the top of this one and the bottom of this one. On the side of this one, like that, and the top and bottom of this one as well. And then once you've done that, it's up to you how you like with your grains of wood. I actually like the grain on here to run down, so I normally break these ones back out and replace them like this. But that's probably just me being fussy, but you guys can do whatever you want. Now the reason I do the strip here is to kind of just make it look a little bit different to the actual build here. So it looks slightly worn and kind of just maybe like it's been used. Then go ahead on all of these corners here and go like this, stair and a stair, alright? Stair and stair. At the bottom here, we can place an upside down stair and an upside down stair. So the top ones are both normal stairs, the bottom ones are upside down stairs. And as you can see, it kind of gives us a bit of an arch shape. Now what we do is put an upside down stair there, and an upside down stair there. And then at the bottom, we place a normal stair and a normal stair. If we break that one there, a normal stair just there. And that gives us a nice kind of wheel shape. Now, the dark oak slabs here, now you want to make sure you get these in the right place, guys, okay? So, watch very carefully here. We're going to follow this beam across here, okay? This beam. And then the bottom half above it, we're going to place one there. And the top half above at the bottom, we're going to place one there. Then, on the top part of this stair, we're going to place one there. And then, on the bottom half of that one, we'll place one there. Do the top part of that stair. Bottom half of this block, top half of this block, bottom half of the stair, bottom half of the stair, and then this one should just be visible on the water like so. And then just place, oops, and then just place a spruce fence around it like so. And if you wanted to, you could also put one in there for a little bit of extra detail. Not that it really matters, but it just kind of adds a little bit of extra detail there. Okay guys, well, I think that's turned out pretty good. Now, if you guys want to do the interior yourself, then this is pretty much it. All you got to do is put yourself some doors in place and you're done. But if you want to see what I do with the interior, we're going to turn this into a little kind of house. So we're going to go ahead and mess around with the inside and make a little bit of a house. It's not really a proper watermill interior, but I don't really know how we would do a watermill interior. So we're just going to mess around and make this just look nice on the inside. So guys, feel free to follow along if you want to build this yourself. So we're going to place a door at the front and back of the house just like this. This is a spruce door. We're going to get some spruce logs, and where we've got this pillar running across the ceiling here on the left hand side of the build, we're going to place a wall all the way across like this of dark oak planks. Then we're going to grab some spruce stairs and we're going to break that one, and that one. So the corner at the back. And we're going to go, how are we going to do this one actually? Let's do a little different here. So break that top one there as well. Place a stair against there. And then go 2 and 3. So we've got 3 stairs here. We should be able to just about get in a stair like that. So we've got upside down stairs underneath. Now we've got a little walkway here. At this point, we're going to just break that one there and place in two slabs across here like this. And we've got a nice little entrance, okay, to the top floor. Now, across here, go 1, 2, 3, like this. Place another one here. And then for this one here, we're going to go like this and open that one up, and that should fit in perfectly. Now if you want this corner over here to match up with the other side, all you need to do is crouch, place one on the bottom there, do that, and then break the one on this side, and there we go. We get a nice flush little wall going around our stairway, which is nice. Now in here we're going to break a 2-block gap, and we're going to just place a door about there. In here we could have a little bedroom or something. We'll work that out in just a moment. In here we could place maybe a little sitting room. Then we could come upstairs. And we'll divide this into... We'll have 2 rooms up here, I think. So, up here, What I'm gonna do is, first of all, where these little triangle peaks are, I'm just gonna basically repeat the patterns on the inside edge here, just to make this wall flat and flush, okay? Because as you can see at the moment, it kind of sticks. There's like a little protruding edge. So if we bring it out by one more, we get a nice flat surface to work with. We'll do the same over this side, so just repeat the same pattern. I'm just going to quickly put up some temporary torches, guys, just for a bit of light up here. But we will change them out for something better in a moment. Now, grab your spruce stairs and just run them upside down across your roof like this. Do this all the way to the top. And then do the same on the opposite side. Okay, right, now we're ready to divide up the rooms. So let's start by coming up to this pillar in the center here, and we're going to bring a pillar all the way from the front to the back of the build. Then at the center here, we're going to bring one up to there, and then we're going to section that across to that side. And then in the hallway here, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to section one across here, but what we're going to do is we're going to also section one in this little gap here, leaving a 1 block gap, and then one in this little gap here like this. Then from this side here, we're going to go all the way through the center, all the way to the other side, and then break that center one like this, yeah? Break the center one out. So you'll have like a cross pattern kind of thing, a crisscross pattern. Then get yourself some glowstone or a pumpkin or another block of your choice. And then in this ceiling here, we can go glowstone, glowstone, and a glowstone, just like that. And I suppose to make it look nice, we'll get ourselves a birch trapdoor. I think this would look good. And then place a birch trapdoor on the top. Okay. And that immediately gives us a decent bit of lighting in here. Now, for our other rooms on this side of the build, we could do exactly the same, I think, actually, to keep the rooms lit up. So we'll do the same again here. We'll bring one of these all the way across. Then we'll crisscross these ones here and crisscross this one here. Break the center ones and put in some glowstone and some birch trapdoors in the centers like so. Just kind of looks a little bit like lights. Okay, that's doing pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's get ourselves our bone blocks back out, because we're going to need those just to create another wall. If you used a different block yourself, guys, if you used a different one for your wall, go and use whatever block it was you used for your wall. And what you want to do is basically wall up this section here all the way to the top. Break yourself out a door, and that should be on the same side as your little stairway. Okay, do the same here. So build all of this wall in, and then break out a 2-block doorway at the bottom. And then here, all you want to do is just kind of section off the 2 different rooms like this. This center one here, I didn't realize is like that, so just go ahead and do that. Okay, so that gives us all of our little room dividers, and then go ahead and place a door inside them like this. Okay, so now we can go into our little room, and that's all pretty good. Okay, let's go back downstairs for a minute, and we're going to start working on the styles for these rooms. So let's go ahead and just break that torch for a moment. And on the stairs here, I'm going to place some trapdoors and make them go upwards like this. It gives us a nice little stairway. Alright guys, let's start with the bedroom just over here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to place a bed just under that window. We'll place a chest next to the bed. A couple of bookshelves over there. We'll stick a flower pot with a poppy. What else can we do in here? Let's put in a paint. Oh, that's huge. Okay, that's too big. Let's go ahead. Can we go, say, there? Let's see what happens if we do that. And we should get... anything better? There we go, that'll do. A nice little picture in there. And then we can put an item frame behind the back of that with a little slab inside it. And we've got a nice little room. And I think that'll do. Nothing too crazy, but we don't really need nothing crazy here. Just a nice little room. Okay, upstairs we're just going to keep it simple in the hallway, so we're just going to do some upside down stairs across there and a flower pot each side. We'll go with a little flower in there. We could put a frame in there, maybe look like a little tray or something on the side. And maybe we'll try and get a nice picture. Well, it's too big. Can we get a stair there and there maybe, and then see what we get? A little banner, that'll do. Can we do the same over here? Oh, perfect. There we go. And I think that will do. We don't need to go crazy in here. This is just a little hallway. I think that'll do. You could place down a little rug if you wanted, but I think I'm going to leave it as it is. Now, this room here, I think I'm going to make a second little bedroom. So let's do that for a moment. Temporary block. We'll place a bed on top and then a bed underneath. And we've got like a kind of double bed look in there. Then we can get ourselves a trapdoor. Let's go with the oak trapdoor. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. So we've got a little bunk bed in the corner there. We could have some little bookcases down the side here. Again, I'm going to keep this pretty simple, guys. A flower pot like that. I think that looks good. And a painting in the corner. Get the red banner. I think that looks good. And there's not much room really for much else in here, to be honest. So I think we're going to probably just leave it like that. Okay, guys, in the other room upstairs, I think we're going to have a little kitchen. So for here, I'm going to go with some stripped oak wood like this. And I think I might actually just put some stripped oak wood across the top there. And maybe something like that. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Then what we're going to do is we're going to place a furnace inside there. We're going to place some item frames on these, like this, as little doors. Then we can go ahead and put in some black carpet and make them look like little handles. So we can put one like that, one like that, one there. That looks pretty good, like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I like that. Now, if we grab ourselves a detector rail, and we're going to also get ourselves the paintings, which are already out. Okay, that should be fine. So let's go ahead. We'll place that on there, and it kind of looks a bit like a hob. You know, it's got like the little red heating up center. Not the best way of doing it, but, you know, I think it looks pretty cool. And then we're going to get ourselves a painting, and let's see. Can we get ourselves... Yeah, there we go. We got that one. And here we're just going to place... let me just break that for a second. I'll place that there. No, wrong one. Let's put a painting. Is that the same thing? I'm sure there's a second one. I'm sure there's a different one. There we go. Some pans. Break that and we'll put our detector rail in the center just like so. And I think we've just got enough room there for a little flower there, which looks pretty good. And we're going to do our usual little trick for a bit of lighting. So let's put a... Oh no, we've got a light up there, haven't we? So we don't even need lighting in here. In which case we could probably put... we have to put a slab just there for a second. And put our paint in. Oh, come on. Okay, break that. Let's put another slab underneath there like that. Okay, we get a little banner. That will do. And then we just have to put our iron frame back on there. And our little bit of carpet. Like so. And I think that looks really nice. A nice little compact kitchen. Yeah, I like that. That looks really good. And I think that's about it for the upstairs. That is everything in place. Let's go downstairs here. Okay, guys, I think in here we're not going to go too crazy in here. So we're going to run some oak stairs down here. Like that maybe, like a little sofa. With an iron frame on the sides look alright? Kind of makes it look a bit like a chair, doesn't it? Place a fence post there with that on top. They got a little table. We could put a couple upside down ones here, like a little unit. Something like that. Put a flower pot there. Gonna get anything else? Okay, let's see if we can box some of this in to get... I want to get a four-sized one. So we should be able to get a 2x2 sort of thing. Broken mirror, that. There we go, that'll do. I think something like that. What can we do for lighting? Is there any way we can... I'll tell you what we'll do for lighting. We'll break that. We'll get ourselves some glowstone. And we'll do the old hidden rug trick. So put a bit of glowstone down here. We could do a little kind of rug like so. Could even put down a little doormat as you come in, something like that to wipe your feet on. And then I guess we'll get ourselves a chest. And we can go ahead and put one under the stair like that because we can still use it as well. And I think, guys, to finish this one off, I think we're going to put some flowers in that pot. And I think we're going to call this one done. That is just about it, guys. I think that looks pretty good. I'm happy with the look of this. We can probably get rid of that. Just to make sure it's light enough, we could probably break that one there. And then put that back on top. Actually, we get the darker one. I think looks nicer. Yeah. And then we can do the same over here. And guys, I think that actually looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. We got our one bedroom over here, which is nice and simple. We got a nice little walkway with a little stairway up here. You know, nothing much going on, but we got ourselves a nice little second bedroom up here. And a nice little kitchen. Yeah, I think this looks really cool. I'm really liking this. I think this looks pretty good. Alright guys, well that just about brings us to the end of the tutorial. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button and leave me some feedback in the comments below. But for now, this is Blue Nerd signing out, and I will catch you guys in the next one.